I just came back and chatted. I hate when it does that. It literally boots you out for no reason at all. But yeah, let me just let everybody know, like, um, I'm gonna come to my other one because this wife is dead, y'all. Because I don't understand why it booted me, but we're back, guys. We're big. We're big. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Okay, so I have my cut water with me in this champagne wine glass. You know, when it's 8 o'clock at night and you're home after cleaning, I feel like I got kids or something. I definitely feel like I got kids the way I'm moving. But anyways, what can somebody tell me the topic we was talking about? What's plans for Taco Tuesday? Thank you. Thank you. We wasn't even talking about that, but thank you for redirecting us. You're goated. We should do a Taco Tuesday for sure. So what cut water is that one? Let me show you. This one's the vodka mule. And like I said, it tastes like ginger beer. If you know what ginger beer is. Okay, so boom. There's people still in my other live, and I really feel bad for them because we're over here now. Why did the other live end? Because she got a hickey on her neck. Let me talk about that. This is not a hickey. Y'all remember in my last live when I was doing my hair and I accidentally burnt, it's literally on live, me burning the shit out of my neck. That's what that is. The flat iron was a little bit too close to my hair. And yeah, you guys, it's a burn. It's literally a burn. I thought that it wasn't gonna get so bad, but because it was just like a little like small tap, but that shit was hot as fuck. So yeah. So let's go sit and enjoy our cocktail, enjoy our home, enjoy ourselves. I'm just joking. I'm ODing. I need to see if I have the products to walk my refrigerator. If you've been here since day one of our live streams, then you know what walk our refrigerator means. If you don't, then you gotta catch up. Do we really care if it's a hickey? Guys, it's not a hickey. The other live ended because it just crashed. I don't even know why it ended. Okay. Guys, we might have products. We might have our coloring books and crayons. Somebody's still in the old life just yapping. Like, you burnt your arm last week as well, remember? At this point, you guys, I need to get a little bit better at watching my flat iron surroundings. Yeah, just gonna hold myself accountable. You look like my sister. I am your sister. Like, what? Do y'all hear the crickets? I love it sometimes, but then sometimes I hate it because, like, when I'm quiet at home and I just, like, be like, literally crickets. Like, you know when someone says a bad joke and it's crickets going? Like, that's how I'd be feeling. Like, I feel like I'm in a movie. with these crickets. Sometimes when I leave my door open at night, like say if my friends are coming over and they're parking their cars and my door's open, they be jumping inside the house, and I'd be like throwing shoes at these crickets. It was crazy because like I was dating, what the hell am I saying? Yeah, I was dating, but who cares about that person? But this person had bearded dragons and like lizards and shit, and they eat crickets. So I was making a joke one day and I was like, you should just let me babysit them so then they can just like have the time of their lives, because there's so much crickets in my neighborhood. Y'all, my live stream was this close to cutting out again. They must be hating on us. Like, they hating on us. Whoever it is, they need to get off the Wi-Fi. Get off the Wi-Fi. Even though it's just me. When did you marry Ray J? I married him when you just asked, like just now. Like just as soon as you asked when, that was when. Do you see my ring? It's so pretty. Fine shit. Thanks for $2 and thanks for the compliment. Trump drove me crazy. I want to talk about faith. Okay, well, we could talk about faith. Faith is the number one book. Number one word besides Jesus that's literally repeated in the Bible multiple times. So let's talk about it. Okay, well, Alex, enjoy that and come back. What's wrong with your left eye? I grew like a cyst on my eyelid, and I have surgery on Thursday to get it extracted. So hopefully, y'all, imagine if the doctor lets me live stream it. Nah, I don't think I need to play around like that. Like, he needs to be able to be very, very focused, very, very locked in. And no, I'm not gonna go blind, you guys. I went to the optometrist today, ophthalmologist, and I got my vision tested, and I had 20/20 vision. So I'm just gonna be like so happy because this is just gonna be gone, and then my eyes are gonna be symmetrical. And then y'all gonna be like, what happened to the thing that was on your eye? Because y'all always be nosy, all up in my business, guys. But yeah, that's what it is. Tomorrow I need to get my drink so I can finish it, but I don't know if I'm gonna go to sleep so late tonight, guys, like I usually do, because we have a dentist appointment tomorrow and we need to go to that. Please put away your taser gun because your beauty keeps stunning me. Okay. You wish you could see them pop it. That's what I'm saying. I wish I could see them pop it too. Like, I want them to get a video. Like, I want it to be like Dr. Pop a Pimple, because I know it's going to be so satisfying. But you never know. My mom's going to come with me. So if she's in the room, then I'm going to tell her to film it. If she's in the room, I'm going to be like, Mom, we need you to get the content because we need to see what the hell's going on. No, I don't get tired. I'm gonna ask. Okay, I will. Talking about you haven't been to school for a week and you don't feel shame. Well, and you also probably don't feel smart, because why wouldn't you go to school? Why wouldn't you go to school? Come on now. You better treat it like it's their function. Better find you a best friend and y'all pull up together and y'all get shit done. Learn stuff. Test your teachers. I would do high school again, because in high school, like, I didn't care to answer questions. I didn't care to do none of that stuff. Like, my teachers had to call me to the front if they saw that I wasn't paying attention. And when I went up to the front, I was like so happy to even be up there, and I would do literally a whole presentation. But if I had to go back to high school, I would like really prepare for like when I'm doing presentations and projects. Like, I would really be creative more. And I would like sit there and like troll the fuck out of my teachers. I'd be like, let me teach the class. Like that. I think that's what I would do if I could redo it again. College though, I don't think I would do college over again. Hell no, I would not. I'm cool. Doing college for one time, amazing. Doing it again, no. The only thing I really liked about college though was how like we were able to go to one class and then you could go back to your dorm and you could go to another class. Like, I took so many naps throughout the day between every class. I really enjoyed that part. And obviously, like, living in a dorm room with so many other people my age, like, we had so many kickbacks and parties, and like we'd be like, I'm coming to your room, I'm coming to your room. Like, I feel like it just felt like I was living in an extended vacation. So I wouldn't do it again though, because those assignments was hard. And the tests were hard for no reason. But I don't know why I would do high school again. Probably because we're there all day. We're really there all day, like, doing easy stuff. She obviously didn't pay for her college tuition. We definitely had to pay for my college tuition. School during the pandemic. Okay, so like when they first found out about the pandemic, they didn't know what to do with us. So they just told us to stay in our dorm rooms, but we didn't have to go to class. And they were like, we're going to start scheduling everybody on Zoom calls for your classes. That was like the best time ever. Like, what do you mean? I had 8 a.m. classes every freaking other day. So what? I would wake up, put my thing on Zoom, be to sleep with my camera off. Then, or like my friends would come over and we would all be like in our own Zoom calls, like in our AirPods, but we would be hanging out. And then they were like, oh, this is really real, guys. And when they found out that it was really real, they had to send us home. And when they sent us home, I was even happier because my birthday was around the time that they sent us home. So I was like, praise God. So I went home and I was at my mama's house, happy as heck. She was cooking. I was on Zoom calls. And then like when everything died down, they were like, just get your COVID test and now you have to wear a mask in class, but you guys have to come back to campus. And we were like, boring. But we went back and we had to wear masks and sit like far away from each other, 6 feet away from each other with our masks on. And it was just too much. When they brung us back, it was just too much. I'm like, we could have stayed on Zoom, but so yeah, that was my college experience. I got 2 years. I got 2 years without COVID and 2 years with COVID, I think, or like with the COVID protocols, because they just was overdoing it. Answer the question with a paragraph is diabolical. I took shot under the table. Cheers. Wait, someone said, do you not feel weird talking to the computer instead of a nice person? Well, when you know some of the people that's in your live stream, is it not like texting your friend? But I mean, I could tell that you're not a live streamer by you not even saying that you're not a live streamer. You must be a baby boomer. Baby boomers just don't believe in like social media and anything at all. Like you must be like 70 years old and like not knowing what the hell you're talking about. We see not every day, chat. Like what, guys? It's like some of the people in here like I see in real life. So if you come correct. Come trim. You better come trim. You're right, almost. I don't have any social media or anything that, but I'm not a baby groomer. A baby boomer. I just realized that people are losing themselves to a computer. Nobody's losing themselves to a computer. The computers are making their ways into the lives of humans. And if you're dumb, you're not going to learn anything about it. If you're smart, you're going to at least know the introductions of how to use it. That's what I'm saying. There's millionaires. People are making millions of dollars from their computer. And then there's people that are trying to make $1 million from face-to-face interactions and doing all of this and getting screwed over. So it's like, do what you want. But if you're not learning anything about computers, social media, and technology, then you're doing yourself a disservice. And ain't a boo-boo. We don't care. You don't know anything about computers. So you're a stranger and I'm having a conversation with you. Yep, that is true for you. But for some people in here, it's just like everything else. It's just like, okay, Nala's on live. Anyways, guys, let me look at my other live. There's 14 people watching my other live. They are delulu. There's nothing going on in that live stream. We are in a new location. Good night. Good night. Okay, yeah, guys, like, somebody said we're all freaking nuts here. No. You're nuts. I don't know why you're trying to put us in there with you. We don't want to jump into that Kool-Aid. You can be that on your own. We, on the other hand, we is not nuts. We are very intelligent and productive people. That's why this is the cleanup live. Everybody got up, did a little bit of laundry, did a little dishwashing. Wait, somebody said, you're a kid, go to bed. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Hooking up with couple I met at the gym, feel nervous. Ooh. Wait, what? Hooking up with couple? What you talking about? I mean, or are you just saying like you met a woman at the gym? You met a man at the gym? Who did you meet? And why are you nervous? They're just a person. Like, I need some more information. Why are you nervous and you the one that asked them? If they make you nervous, then I heard that that's a red flag. Like, I heard that you're actually not supposed to be talking to them and you're following lust if you're nervous. The person before social media got the experience a bigger appreciation from. Yeah, for sure. That ginger ale got you. Louis, we need to use code words. Wait, where did he go? Like, can he finish the story so we know what's going on? Somebody said, oh my God. Why did you say, are you transgendered? 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 Yes. The answer is yes. You look like my future wife. Crazy. That's crazy. Do I? Your future wife yeah. Some people get nervous if I take a woman on a date. Yeah, like, okay, being nervous if you're taking someone on a date, that's normal. But if you really think about it, it's like, what are you nervous for? This is not a job interview. Like, why are you shitting on yourself? You know, that ruins the conversation. Because then you're sitting there like, are you nervous? It's like, they not sitting there talking to Michael Jackson. What they so nervous for? People be nervous because they're self-conscious. So technically it's like they're more so conscious about how they look, how they sound, how they speak, how they walk, more than trying to get to know you. So I feel like it's really a red flag, but that's just me. Because I don't feel like I'm nervous when I go on dates with people. Mm, you got a lot of experience, so you're more comfortable with men. No, I just realized that men are men. They're not freaking... They're just, at the end of the day, you're looking at a boy who grew up. So what is there to be nervous about? Like, nervous comes from being uncomfortable with whatever you got going on. Confidence is key. Nervous and sweating is like counterproductive. You're just there to get to know someone. So like being nervous is kind of like you're not getting communication out the way. You're just sitting there like listening and fidgeting. That's dumb. Stuff like that makes me not even want to leave the house, you know? I wouldn't like, if I went on a date with a guy like and he was sitting there nervous, I would like think something's up. I'd be like, you know something about me that I don't know? Like, am I a serial killer or something that you found out or something? Because why are you fidgeting? Being a man isn't fun, but being a boy is. Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know, so that's like saying being a lady is fun, but like being a pregnant lady is not fun. It's like tomato. It's just, you just still the same. 6'7", exactly. You guys, thank you for whoever has been sending those beautiful stickers. Shout out to my sticker senders. I honestly think they're so cute. Like, look at the gold look at the gold poop. The happy poop. Cheers. This ginger beer is good. It's a vodka mule though. How should I ask my crush to be my girlfriend tomorrow? Exactly how you asked me. You should go up to her and be like, how should I ask my crush to be my girlfriend tomorrow? And she's gonna tell you, and then you're gonna do it. Like, just be corny. Just do that. It's so easy. Go up to her and be like, how should I ask this girl to be my girlfriend? And she's gonna be like, first of all, you don't like me? And then she's gonna be like, second of all, okay, here's how you do it. You're going to walk up to her and ask her. And then you're gonna be like, my bad, I meant to say, do you want to be my crush? I mean, do you want to be my girlfriend? Or Valentine's Day's coming up. Why don't you just ask her to be your Valentine? And then after Valentine's Day, be like, we go together. You should have never said yes. Or you can just write her a letter and put boxes and put yes or no. Do you want to be my girlfriend? Yes or no. And tell her not to pass it back to you without writing down, you know? So then you got proof. This all you do. I'm telling you, I got ideas left and right. I got game. You guys, you need me, whatever you need from me, I got an answer. Yeah, build her a cake or something. Come on. Make her a cake. And make sure it says, do you want to be my girlfriend or no? Someone said, send gold shit for the lady. Name 10 books. Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, Becoming by Michelle Obama, The Art of Seduction, 48 Laws of Power, The Art of War. What's another book that I read? The Bible. The encyclopedia. Don't ask me about books, please. Like, oh my goodness. Y'all want me to pop it like hot grease? Welcome to my book collection where you can find anything that you need. Yeah. My book collection. Don't ask me stupid questions. I'm a book hoarder. I love books. I'm literally running out of books I'm running out of space. Did y'all see my YouTube plaque? Oh my god, look. My YouTube plaque-y. Do-do-do-do-do. Y'all didn't even say congratulations. Wow. So crazy. Thanks, guys. Cheers to getting our first YouTube plaque. What's up with my lip? I have a mole or a freckle, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it freckles because I have freckles all over. My grandpa, he has freckles all over his face. My mom has freckles all over. Like, they have freckles underneath their eyes and their nose and here. But I didn't get no cute, like, face freckles. They just came, like, on my mouth and on my tongue. But What was we talking about? Oh, my book collection. Yeah, I'm obsessed. All of the books over there, I probably just like walked into a random Barnes and Noble and just started buying books. I always do that. Like when I'm bored and I'm like passing by a Barnes and Noble, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna see what they got going on, and I'm going to leave out of there with a book. That's why I have so many books now. How I tell my mom I feel sad when she only favors my bro. You should go with her when she's running errands, like in the car or something, like when it's just you and her in the car or something, and you should be like, Mom, can I tell you something? And she's gonna be like, yeah, what's going on? And then you can tell her like, what's wrong with you? You can tell her like, hey, I feel this way, or I feel like I need some more love and affection from you, or I feel like I'm in competition. But you should do it when you're in a car with your mom. You should. You should do it while she looks like she's having a good time. Like when your mom is sitting down, like about to, I don't know, when your mom's just sitting down on her phone or something. That's not important. Like scrolling on Instagram or something. You should go to her and be like, Mom, can I talk to you? Or something like that. Or when she's checking in on you, like, I don't know, before you're about to take a shower and she's like, you about to get in the shower? You're like, yeah, but can I talk to you? And then lock her in the bathroom with you. And then just like do it like that. But yeah, somebody said, why are you sad? Yeah, like literally, why are you sad? Are you sad because she's showing your brother more attention? Or are you sad because of something else? I think I need to know what's going on here. Do you know how to deal with or how to talk to someone if you're getting bullied on social media? You don't have to deal with nobody that's bullying you on social media. Then you'll have to deal with that block button. Learn how to use the block button. Bullied on social media, baby, that doesn't even exist, sweetheart. If someone's bullying you on social media, do you know that you can block them so fast that before they even can finish putting the period at the end of their sentence, your account is removed from their life? What they gonna do next? Make a fake page? Then you really pop in. Then you really got haters. Like they say, there's a saying that says, if you don't have no haters, then you ain't doing nothing right. Look at Jesus. They literally killed him, bro. They literally killed him. So you're gonna need to have some tougher skin. Like, what do you mean? What do I do when someone's bullying me on social media? You block them. Now they're gonna be fighting demons on their own time. They're gonna be like, do I not have Wi-Fi? Why can't I say I hate you today? Blocked. Blocked. Don't be worried about what people say. Nobody gonna be worried about you when you're like in the nursing home when the nurses have to come help you. Nobody gonna be worried about seeing nothing. And there probably is gonna be people. There's probably gonna be people your same age in the group home too, in the nursing home, and they still gonna be talking about you. Like old people, young people, everybody's gonna have something to say. So you better listen to your father. What did Jesus say? Keep it pushing. Like, don't be worried about negativity. What do I do with this kid that tried to jump me on the bus? You better rally up the gang and y'all better start swinging. Or you can accidentally throw something at the back of their head and then tell them like, dude, why are you so like, dude, it was an accident, like, relax. But really make sure that you really throw something hard as heck at the back of their shit. Like throw something really, really hard at the back of their head and literally be like, oh my God, like even though we don't even like each other, but genuinely, bro, that was an accident. Like, oh my mama, like I would like Oh, my mama, that was an accident. But you really like threw something really hard at they shit. Because I realized this, like when people like, imagine if you're walking down the street and you accidentally trip. Like technically nobody did that, but you still hurt yourself and you're still not, you're gonna walk correctly so you don't trip again. So I feel like if you relate that to this situation, it's kind of like if you accidentally throw something at somebody's head, but you apologize, it's like you're being a manipulative person, but to the right person. You see what I mean? Like, that's what I would do. Or I would act like I didn't do it. Like, throw something at somebody and turn around. But if they bullying you, yeah, literally do that. Like, throw a freaking brick at them. I'm just joking. So yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm so dead. I'm gonna throw a metal water bottle. Yeah, throw a Stanley Cup at them. I swear to God, they are never gonna mess with you ever again. They're gonna be like, oh, she's crazy. Like, she is crazy. Throw a Stanley Cup at their head and apologize. Be like, oh my God, like, do you need ice? Like, that was like such an accident. Like, my friend was making me laugh. Like, that was like, I'm really, really, really good. Truly, deeply, like, sorry. And then just watch them walk away holding their head and be like, yeah, you ain't gonna me ever again. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, or you can take the high route and just stay away from them. But I would recommend, if by you staying away from them is not working, by you telling an adult that that's not working, grab you a Stanley Cup, laugh out loud with your homegirl, swing your arm, accidentally let it release, knock their ass in the head. They're like, ow! They're already gonna be hurt. Then you walk over real fast while they're like hurt and be like, oh my God, that was an accident. I accidentally slipped it out of my hand. Like, I have lotion on my hand. Like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Like, is everything okay? And they're gonna be like, yeah, I guess, since you're apologizing. And then walk away. And then walk away. Somebody said, yeah, post it on your social media that Nala told you to do this. You have to do it in a strategic way, okay? Now, if you just throw it, like, you can't make it obvious that you accidentally threw it. Like, then they're gonna, like, look at you and want to fight you. They're gonna be like, nah, you did that on purpose. You did that on purpose. No, like, no. Like, you need to genuinely walk over there and be like, oh my God, like, my lotion, I put too much lotion on today, even though I don't like you and you don't like me, but that was an accident. Real life. And then you hit up your friend like that's standing next to you and be like, tell them it was an accident. And they be like, bro, her silly ass was just laughing too hard, and then her cup accidentally fell out of her hand. Like, everything's chill. Like, I saw it happen. And then they just gonna walk away crying, and you gonna be like, yeah, so don't be trying that shit around here no more, because another one will accidentally come. I'm telling you, fight or flight. Bro, I'm at home alone and there's a man standing in the kitchen. What do I do? You ask him for $1 million. He's gonna run away from you. Like, what do you mean? Be like, hey, you in the kitchen, can you give me $1 million? And they're gonna be like, why are you broke asking for stuff? And they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave. What am I doing tonight? Well, I just got done cleaning, so we're decompressing right now. Yeah. Talking about I got a knife. Well, what that knife gonna do? That knife is not gonna do nothing. You might accidentally get stabbed pulling out a knife. You might as well go in there with questions. Ask them for money. If there's a random stranger in your house in the middle of the kitchen, ask them for money. They're gonna move away so far from you so quick. Like, what? Imagine somebody to come in to rob you and you asking them for money. They just gonna be like, Let me get the hell out of here. There ain't even nothing up in here. If they asking me for money. I'm not gonna lie, gang. Like, I want some protein. My boyfriend is depriving me of it. I'll take all you got. Girl, if you don't get his phone and order on DoorDash, what is wrong with you? Get his phone and start ordering chicken nuggets on DoorDash. Or you better go find you some protein powder and use it as a supplement meal. I don't know what to tell you. We have to use our brains today. How my future wife doing? I don't know. How's she doing? Where's she at? What's her name? Okay, yeah, guys, so my advice is a little bit crazy, but I feel like it works. Wait, where you get chicken nuggets from? Somebody said that they was deprived of protein, so they need to go eat some chicken nuggets. Why y'all asking her so many questions? Cause I have all the answers, duh. I got all the answers. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. I really think that you guys need to help each other out, because whoever keeps asking me how old I am, a lot of the people in this chat knows how old I am and they not saying nothing. I'm 25. Marco's 10, 12, but shout out to you. Y'all need to tell them how old I am. I'm literally 25. I'm not 28, not 27, not 30, not 19. Yes. So this is a champagne glass. A wine glass is thicker. Like this part is rounder. This is champagne. But I get you. I get you. I get what you're trying to say. I ain't gonna judge you or whatever. After 27, she'll be 28. Wow. We know how to count. She's from the suburbs. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Far from the suburbs. You had a champagne yesterday at a house party. This is how I know you lying, because that's not how you spell champagne. So if you're gonna lie, you need to get your grammar together. Champagne never had like that's not how you spell it. But I'm thinking about like champagne never had an I in it, but go off. Go off, twin, but champagne never had an I in it. What are we talking about? Guys. Change your name to Not Living Its Husband. Yeah, if you do that, I am definitely gonna be laughing. So he can't be stupid? No. Why would he be stupid? Why would we allow him to be stupid in the chat? This conversation is of intelligent and motivated and productive people. No, he can't be stupid. Yes, you see? Then they corrected themselves and spelt it correctly. Exactly. Exactly. I don't support ICE being aggressive with how they're handling deporting people. I also don't agree with I'm gonna just play devil's advocate really fast. I feel like if Americans can't get away with certain things and can't get certain jobs, then why are we allowing? First of all, I live in California. It's already oversaturated. And I really believe that people who come to America, I feel like California is the first place that they go. So if I'm playing devil's advocate, I believe that we already have traffic. We don't need more people, and we especially don't need people who weren't born in the US. But then also, I'm a play philanthropist. I believe that if you decide to travel and go on your journeys to better your life and better your future, do whatever the fuck you want. That's what free will is for, right? That is what free will is for. Also, like I said, I don't agree with ICE because I feel like you should never go into a freaking elementary school and start taking kids away or like pulling up to when it's pickup time and taking people's moms away from them. Like, we need to do stuff in a time and a place type of thing. I feel like I should do what they gotta do when it comes to the airport. I feel like I shouldn't be in nobody's personal homes. I feel like they should be at the airport. Like, okay, you want to come? Where's your passport? Where's your credentials? That is me playing devil's advocate. I feel like there's nothing wrong with ICE being in the airport. Whatever. Like, the fuck, if you don't have a real ID, there as as an American, they're gonna stop you anyways. So I feel like that's a perfect place to try to do whatever the hell that they want to do. But I feel like it's not right for them to just go into these personal places and start ripping people of their humanity. First of all, we're all humans. Everybody wants better for themselves. So by them just trying to rip people from better, mind you, a lot of immigrants are coming from third world countries. Maybe they want a different lifestyle. I've been out the country multiple times. I've literally seen how some people live in these third world countries. So I can understand if they want to move to the United States, get a better job, make money, become a self-made person. Totally fine. That's just being a human. I'm not going to sit here and act like the government doesn't matter. Because if I do, then they're going to be sending me to jail too. So I feel like obviously there's a reason why ICE is a thing in the beginning. So me playing devil's advocate, yeah, let them do them, but in an appropriate place at the airport or something like that. I don't think they should just be doing random shit like banging on people's doors because they feel like the neighborhood has a bunch of immigrants. Like, no, no, why are we doing that? That's just doing too much. So I could say that. But also, first of all, I'm a black woman. I my sympathy level for certain things is kind of like really already low because my ancestors came from a different ICE was a whole fucking thing with my ancestors anyways. Do you think people was out there trying to help and do all of that with them besides Rosa Parks over there standing up talking about some I abided by the rules, or besides all the underground railroads that was going on? Do you really think like nobody showed my ancestors no damn sympathy? So for me, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and then I'm gonna just be like a philanthropist and be on like have faith in the Lord and all that. I'm gonna just be like the yin and the yang. There's always a negative and a positive. So on my negative side, I feel like nobody showed my ancestors sympathy, so I don't know what to say. But on the side of it, of me being a philanthropist and me believing in God and me believing in humanity, I just feel like they're doing too much. Like literally, I literally saw an article that said ICE was at a freaking elementary school. What are we doing at an elementary school? Like, what are we doing at an elementary school? So I'm just like, I don't know, you guys. There's nothing that I can really say. I'm not a part of the government. Donald Trump got to say so. And if I'm not mistaken, the United States voted for him. So it's like, I don't know. Y'all should have voted for Kamala, but nobody wanted to vote for a black woman. So now look at us. Now we're just really down in the trenches. You think Miss Kamala would be out here sending ICE to elementary schools? No, but nobody wanted to see a black woman be a president. So that's actually, this is what we get for not voting for a black woman. So like, I don't know, guys. I feel like everybody's gonna have their own opinion, but at the end of the day, is our opinion really gonna matter when the government controls everything? But we can do stuff that's effective. We can get lawyers involved. We can educate lawyers on how to deal with ICE. We can put people like Bad Bunny. The NFL is the biggest streaming freaking sport on television. Okay, we can put Bad Bunny in the performance. He can say some messages. I mean, everybody was watching the Super Bowl. So we can do stuff like that. But we can't, like, Donald Trump is ruling the world, you guys. Like, I don't know what else to say. Bad Bunny is American, you goofball. Dude. But what is he doing? Representing Puerto Rico. He's representing his ancestors and his heritage. So whether or not he's American or not, it's still in him. Like, what? I'm not over here saying anything about it. That's not in me. I'm a black American woman. Like, but this is why they put Bad Bunny up there, because first of all, he got up there and sung everything in Spanish. You don't think that they're trying to prove a point? You don't think that his whole performance was proving a point? Why did they have the bushes be people? Like, everything is like written in our faces, you guys. It's just like, what are we talking about? She got like, you guys, saying, I don't know what to say, you guys. You're asking me questions that I don't have the answers or the credibility. Nah, you really switched your name? Wait, I see it. I really see your name. Okay, you slayed. Wait, somebody asked me what my Cash App was. So we're just going to pin it. But long story short, it's like, like myself, he's Puerto Rican and he identifies as that before being American. Exactly. Dude's first language was Spanish. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? Like,